Thank you, Chairman Katz. I'm Dr. Melissa Flournoy. I'm the director of the Louisiana Progress Action. I want to thank the committee for your time and attention. The point of this legislation is to provide a court challenge to abortion. This bill is unnecessary, unwarranted, and will not reduce the number of abortions in Louisiana. I'm here today to speak on behalf of Louisiana's women and children. I know you are proud to live in a pro-life state. I know you are against abortion in any circumstances. I know that you will pass this bill. But what you will accomplish is more litigation and not improve women's lives and the lives of children. The real issues we should be discussing today are family planning and prevention, access to health care, reducing the number of unwanted pregnancies. We need to increase the access to health care instead of discussing abortion. By your actions on this committee, you demonstrate in Louisiana, we believe life begins at conception and ends at birth. As Dawn mentioned, we have many young women with children in Louisiana living lives of quiet desperation. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, Louisiana ranks 49th in overall child health. The percent of low birth weight babies in Louisiana, we rank 49th. In terms of infant mortality, we rank 48th. In terms of child death rate, we rank 47th. In terms of teen birth rate, we rank 44th. In terms of children living in poverty, we rank 48th. The issues that this legislature needs to be discussing are how do we improve the quality of lives of children and families in Louisiana. We need to focus on the future of Louisiana, which includes access to health care, and we need to do better to improve the lives of citizens. This legislation today is merely part of a broader policy of a national movement to overturn Roe v. Wade. Do not be mistaken that this bill does anything to improve the lives of women and children. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next at the table, Laura Mullen.
I have a question.
Well, I'll answer your question. There was a question.
Another question. I have two questions.
For Representative Flournoy. Would you come back to the table? I didn't see that your author of the bill has a question.
Doctor, it's Representative LaBruzzo here.
Yes.
You had, for one thing, could you tell us what your doctorate is in?
It's in political science from LSU.
Okay, it's not a medical doctor. I just want everybody on the panel to be clear. Basically, if I got your point, your answer to all the horrible statistics that Louisiana has in regards to the litany of things you just mentioned, your answer to improve all those is more abortions?
No, my answer to improve all that is better access to health care. I don't think there's any person in this room today that wants a woman to have an abortion. I think it is one of the most traumatic personal decisions that anyone could make. Even though I have not personally had an abortion, I know several women who have. The real issue in Louisiana needs to be access to medical education, sex education, health care, family prevention, and family planning. Mr. LaBruzzo, if you would put the same amount of energy in supporting access to health care for women and family planning and avoiding unwanted pregnancies, we could really make a difference in Louisiana. And the point of my testimony is that I don't believe anyone wants to encourage anyone to have an abortion. I think there are women faced with very difficult personal circumstances. And in many cases, and in Louisiana several weeks ago, we heard the number was 8,862 or thereabouts. The real issue needs to be how do we help provide access to health care? And unfortunately, most of the responsibility in this discussion is focused on the women. I would like to have a conversation about the responsibility of young men.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more.
We're getting off the subject here.
All right, but your question...
I've got other people.
Okay, well, I apologize.
I think
but yes,
you
ma'am.
answered.
But
You got
that's
your
my
answer.
point.
Thank you.